Hello and welcome to Snack Decisions, the show where I help you make good snack decisions. Well, the summer fun had to end at some point. These are the last vestiges of it. I actually went to St. Louis, Missouri, or the area around St. Louis, Missouri, for a wedding recently, and I did bring back a snack and a beer from there. So even though it's not part of the summer fun, it's kind of the end of it. And this is similar to what I did with when I went to Toledo and grabbed the donut. This is a cookie from Grandma's Cookies. Some of the stuff is going to fall off. There it is. It is their Cookie Monster cookie. So a little bit about, everything is falling off. I'm trying to keep it on the plate here. Grandma's Cookies opened in 1976, so this is their 50th anniversary, by Charlotte Thompson. When she retired, it went to the daughter, Nancy Ginniver, and then she retired, and it went to her daughter, Teresa Rubio, who's the current owner and baker for Grandma's Cookies. These are family recipes that are baked fresh daily. And we happened to be looking for food on when we were there, and they were having a street fest, and they were selling their cookies. And, we obviously stopped in and got some because, we were starving. And I was like, ooh, yeah, these are pretty good. So I did grab their special release here. So this Cookie Monster cookie is a blue chocolate dough loaded with white chocolate chips, chopped Oreos, and chunks of our famous chocolate chip cookie. It's only available on the weekends through the month of August, so this is a very special cookie. And I went during the Festival of the Little Hills, which is a huge, big deal for St. Charles, Missouri. Packed, tons of vendors, tons of food. It was a great time. Honestly, if you're happen to be in town in St. Louis when that's going on, definitely worth a check out. Honestly. So, we're going to go into this Cookie Monster cookie. It did make the transit back, so it's not baked fresh daily, but we did keep it fresh enough. I'm surprised at how chewy this is. Amazingly chewy, honestly. You get the cookie dough is obviously that blue cookie dough is there. You don't really get, I guess, blue. There's no fruit or anything in it. It's just a really, really well-made, little bit of sugar kick cookie dough. There's chunks of the chocolate chip cookie in there, which give it a little bit of crunch added to it. Same thing with the Oreo, and that adds a little bit of a chocolate kick. But the real star here are those white chocolate chips they put on it. Thankfully, it was those and not maybe the chocolate ones, because the white chocolate adds the sweetness, but it doesn't give it that chocolate sweetness, that white chocolate sweetness. So it's a little bit like a brighter chocolate sweetness to it. It really kind of balances out everything else that's going on with it, especially with the Oreo cookie bringing the regular chocolate flavor to it. The white chocolate's just really balancing it out, and it's all melded well together with a not terribly sweet base cookie dough. So they can really ramp up a little bit of sweetness on the toppings because it's just balancing that off, honestly. Really well done, and I'm honestly surprised at how chewy it still is. I can only imagine this if it was warm, it would probably be falling apart in your hand, to be honest with you. So for packaging, there is no rating because it was just a free-form cookie at that point. For taste, 5 stars. This is absolutely delicious. Highly recommend it. I had another cookie from them. I forgot which one I grabbed, but I devoured it. It was delicious at the time. This is still delicious, and it's kind of unique, given that it's like this cookie dough thing, or Cookie Monster thing, excuse me. So definitely really, really well worth it to travel out to St. Charles, Missouri to get one of these cookies. For value, these were $2.99. This is a $3 cookie. It was kind of big, to be honest with you. Probably, 3 inches in diameter there. So, that's a really good deal for $2.99. It's a big cookie. You get homemade, fresh, definitely worth it. Value on that, 5 stars, especially for something like this, with how good it tastes, honestly. If it was a little bit smaller, I might be like, that's me. Maybe I wouldn't buy it at that price, but at $2.99 for the size of this cookie and the taste, that's 5 stars. Definitely worth the trip out there. Okay, let's maybe ruin it by pairing it with a beer. I don't know. Snack bar time. And on the snack bar today, we have from Civil Life Brewing Company, their Czech-style Pilsner. Very simple, very elegant, very easy. Obviously 12 fluid ounces. I'll get you all the other stuff. Civil Life opened on September 8th, 2011 by Jake Hafner, Dylan Mosley, and Mike Bianco. Dylan is the head brewer then and head brewer now, still there. This Czech Pils, 4.9% ABV, 35 IBUs. Czech Bohemian Pilsner malt, Czech Saaz hops, and German lager yeast. Civil Life is known for like cleaner beers. They might do an IPA here or there, but they're definitely noted for their Pilsners and their brown ale, which was literally everywhere when I went down there. I mean, even at the wedding at the vineyard, they had Civil Life's American brown ale, and that's a delicious beer, definitely worth getting if you're down there. A little bit of chill haze, but it is golden, see-through, clear. You can see right through it. Nice, finger ahead. There was a little bit more going early on. But yeah, definitely a beautiful-looking Czech-style Pilsner. Let's smell it. Definitely get some corn, some grass, maybe a little bit of a floral characteristic, some grain notes, but is really, tamped down. It's not overly grainy. I usually prefer an overly grainy Pilsner or lager of any kind. But this one is kind of working. It maybe a little bit too much on the corn, I don't know, but hopefully it doesn't come out on the taste. So here we go. Nice full mouthfeel, kind of gets out of the way really fast. It doesn't go too heavy on the grain. Again, I like the grain, but it doesn't go too heavy on that. It doesn't go too heavy on the corn. Just got a nice smooth mouthfeel. It's got a fair amount of grassy bitterness on the finish, thanks to those Czech Saaz hops they used. It's not bitter like a pale ale or an IPA, but there's just enough there to go, ooh, I like that bitterness, and then you go back for another sip, another pour. It's doing its job, honestly. This is probably one of their first releases, so they probably haven't changed the recipe too much over time. It's clean drinking, easy drink, whatever you want to call it. Something that's hopefully going to pair well with food or, a dessert in this instance. So, yeah, this is a solid Czech Pilsner. Not one of the best I've had, but definitely I've had a lot worse. So this, in taste, the Civil Life Czech-style Pilsner will get 4 stars. Really good. I would like more grain, but still really damn good. Now I'm going to pair it with a cookie, which I don't know if that's smart or stupid. So the pairing does not improve either of these, but it also doesn't detract. It's just there. It seems like the beer, the chewiness or moistness of the cookie just sucks up all the beer. So you do get some of that beer flavor at the beginning, but then as the Pilsner just gets out of the way, and you're left with all the sweetness of the cookie. I will say, when the beer and the cookie are in your mouth, the sweetness, as I found out doing this, the sweetness is tamped down a lot, but then that sweetness does pick back up. Like I said, there's no flavor combinations being provided. They don't meld incredibly well. They're just fine. It's a Pilsner. It's meant to, not do a ton. It's not meant to be very aggressive, and obviously the cookie is very aggressive. So yeah, it's going to kind of fall in between, not doing anything crazy, revolutionary, but not being bad at all. I would not suggest this pairing, but I would also, if you said you were doing it, I would not say don't. I would say, yeah, that's fine. It won't do anything crazy, but it'll be fine. So yes, the pairing, 3 stars. That's usually what happens in these instances. It's not doing anything crazy, but it's also not making things worse. It's just perfectly fine. So yeah, it was a fun trip to St. Louis and St. Charles to get these things. I like doing these things. I like getting local things possibly and featuring them on here if I can. So yeah, if you like this, subscribe, follow, send me an email, snackdecisions@gmail.com. Let me know if there's any other places I should hit or try and do these things, honestly. Until next time, unfortunately, summer fun is over, but we'll keep going. Until next time, make good snack decisions.